Hey guys, it's Aman
and Christina
from Our Rich Journey. It is January, and that means it's time to update you on our high dividend stock portfolio. If you've been following our channel, you know that last month we invested $10,000 into the stock market. That was December 2018. It is January 2019, and we're going to take a look at how our portfolio has performed.
Now, if you've been watching the news, which we stay away from, you'll know that the S&P 500 did really poorly in December, sort of went up and down. So we're gonna give you a little teaser before we start going out with the numbers, and we're gonna let you know that our stock portfolio performed better than the S&P 500.
So if you saw last month's introduction to this investment series, you know that we invested $10,000 into the stock market, and that we're planning on investing another $10,000 throughout this year.
So that means we're going to be investing about $833 a month. So this is January of 2019. So this month we invested $833 more into our stock portfolio. The purpose of investing in these high dividend stocks is because we want to create another form of passive income. If you want to see more details about how and why we invested in these specific stocks, you can look at our first video of us investing the original $10,000 into these stocks. If you're also interested in looking at the rules that we use when we select stocks, you can look at another video that we created about our rules on investing, and we'll include both of those links in the description below.
So the purpose of these videos is not just to show you the numbers or brag about our profits and our losses, but it's to also use it as an opportunity to teach people about investing. So today we are going to highlight two questions, reoccurring questions that we got in the comments.
So let's briefly go over those two questions and our answers to those questions. But just as a caveat before we get started, if you've been watching our channel, you know that we're not financial advisors. So we're not telling you to go out and purchase the same stocks that we did. We're not even telling you to go out and purchase stocks if that's not your thing. You should definitely do your own research first. So the two questions that we got that we want to address in today's video is how many individual stocks should I purchase? And also, how can you live off the dividends of an individual stock portfolio? So let's start off with the first question, which is how many individual stocks should you own? So just for some background, there are 12 registered stock exchanges in the United States, and there are 3 major ones.
So on those stock exchanges, there are literally thousands and thousands of stocks to pick from. So when we get this question, how many stocks should I own? I immediately think, how many stocks can you manage? How many stocks can you really get to understand? Because people will always make a recommendation on a stock. You should own this stock, you should own that stock. But you can only own so many stocks. You can only understand these stocks to a certain extent. So for us, that number is 10. For others, it may be 15, it may be 20. But research has shown that once you start to get too high in the number of stocks that you own, your portfolio begins to look more like an index fund. And at that time, you should probably be investing in an index fund. I mean, we know people that own 40, 50, 100 stocks, and it's really hard for us to fathom how can they manage that many stocks. Because owning a stock, you should know everything there is about that stock. You should be doing the research on that stock, you should be listening to the earnings call. You and that stock should really get to know each other. I mean, I kind of treat the stock like a good friend, and I don't know 80 friends that well. I have maybe 10 really good friends that I know well. And for me, these 10 stocks are those really good friends.
The second question is, how do you live off of your portfolio's dividends? Now, if you look at our dividends, the average yield is 7.25%. That means based off of the amount that we've invested so far, we're going to be averaging roughly about $790 a year.
In fact, this month, we've been paid a couple of dividends. And if we were living off of our dividends, we would have taken those dividends out to pay regular expenses. So the 2 dividend payments we got were Main Street Capital that paid $7.43 on December 27th, and Iron Mountain that paid $18.33. So that would have given us a monthly payment of $25.76. Now, if we were living off of these dividends, we could pay expenses like our Netflix bill or we could go to the movies or buy some groceries. But this is just an example of what would happen if you lived off of your dividends. Now, we're going to reinvest our dividends. But let's say you had a really large portfolio. Let's say we grew this portfolio to $100,000. At our current dividend yield for the portfolio of 7.25, that means we would be getting over $7,000 a year just in dividends. And we could either live off of those dividends or reinvest those dividends.
Now that we've gotten the questions out of the way, let's look at the real numbers. So we're going to pull up the screens of when we actually purchased the stocks. And we purchased the stocks when the market was open. So you're going to see a little bit of fluctuation on the screen. And this is because the market was live at the time that we purchased. So the cents might be on and off a little bit here or there, maybe 5 or 10 cents or even a penny. But that's because it was live. But at the end, we captured the complete picture of our portfolio and the exact amount that we purchased it at. The first stock that we purchased was AT&T. Today we bought 3 shares for $31.13 each. We now own a total of 37 shares at an average price of $29.70 per share. Our total amount invested is $1,098.90. The current value is $1,152.92, making this a total gain of $54.15.
The next stock we bought was IBM. We purchased 1 share at $118.31. We now own 9 shares at an average price of $120.26. Our total amount invested is $1,082.34. The current value is $1,065.51, making this a total loss of $16.79.
The next stock is AbbVie. Today we bought 1 share for $90.22, so we now own a total of 13 shares at an average price of $86.40 per share. Our total amount invested is $1,123.20, and the current value is $1,175.40, making this a total gain of $52.15.
Next, we bought General Motors. We bought 2 shares for $34.45. We now own a total of 32 shares with an average price of $33.97. Our total amount invested is $1,087.04 for a current value of $1,105.92, making this a total gain of $18.82.
The next stock we purchased is Ford. So we bought 11 shares for $8.24 each, and we now own a total of 137 shares at an average price of $8.61 per share. Our total amount invested is $1,179.57. The current value is $1,134.36, making this a total loss of $45.31.
The next stock is Iron Mountain. Today we bought 2 shares for $33.80. We now own 32 shares with an average price of $33.96. Our total amount invested is $1,086.72 with a current value of $1,081.60, making this a total loss of $5.08.
The next stock is Medical Properties. So today we bought 5 shares for $16.30 each, and we now own a total of 65 shares at an average price of $16.88 per share. Our total amount invested is $1,097.20, and the current value is $1,062.20, making this a total loss of $34.95.
Then we bought AGNC. Today we bought 5 shares for $18.06 each. We now own 62 shares with an average price of $17.79. Our total amount invested is $1,102.98. The current value is $1,119.41, making this a total gain of $16.23.
The next stock is Prospect Capital. Today we bought 13 shares for $6.57 each. We now own a total of 162 shares at an average price of $6.72 per share. Our total amount invested is $1,088.64. The current value is $1,065.15, making this a total loss of $23.59.
And the last stock we purchased was Main Street Capital. Today we bought 2 shares for $35.80. We now own 29 shares with an average price of $37.48. Our total amount invested is $1,086.92. The current value is $1,035.30, making this a loss of $51.50. Wow, so that is our update for the month. You know, we love to create spreadsheets, so we actually created a spreadsheet to track all of our stocks. And so that's what we have on the screen now. And as you can see from this spreadsheet, we have the amount that the portfolio is yielding. We have our projected income from the portfolio and how much we have collected thus far this year. This is a spreadsheet that we kind of just like to keep everything in one place. So when we do these updates, this is where we're pulling our information from.
Now this spreadsheet is very useful for us because we can track everything all in this spreadsheet, and we can also see the gains and losses that we've made. Now our overall portfolio, if you look at it, you'll see that we have a loss of $35.87.
But you know what? This is what we call a paper loss. It's not really a loss unless you sell. And we are long-term investors. So this month, our loss isn't really that significant. And maybe next month we have a significant gain or significant loss, but it's all on paper. For us, we're gonna have this portfolio for years and years to come. Now, if you wanna keep track of this portfolio, please subscribe. But one of the things that we also get a lot out of are the comments that you guys leave below. So we build each video off of the comments that we receive, and we identify reoccurring themes. So if there's something that you want us to explore in upcoming videos, please let us know.
So if you like this video, make sure you comment, make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel, and join the journey.